Several months ago, I did a video on Reservoir Hill Trail off of Rattlesnake Run, Old Forge up in Michaud State Forest. At the end of the video, I thought I was going to come out on Old Forge Road, and I ended up on a nice, looked like an old logging road, and it dead-ended onto a stream. I could not find my way across the stream, and I ended up having to shimmy across the log to get across to the other side and work my way back up to Old Forge Road. So just recently, within the last day or two, I went back out in a snowy, cold day to find where I went wrong. So I headed into the Reservoir Hill Trail from the other direction and actually came up after about a half a mile to an intersection that I missed in the original video. If I'd have made a right coming down the trail that led me to the stream, it would have brought me back out to a bridge where I could have crossed and ended up back on the old forge without having to shimmy across the stream. So this is going to take you back up, coming down the trail to where I made my mistake. When I did my video on the Reservoir Hill Trail, which was very hard to follow, when I got towards the end, I came to this really nice section where it looked like maybe it was an old logging road, and I followed it clear down, but it ended in a stream. In retrospect, I realized that probably about 150 yards before I hit the stream, there's a turning point, and the trail turned and headed back out along the ridge. When you took us along the ridge, it didn't take you clear down to the stream. It narrowed again, but it was pretty easy to follow. You can watch it as it meanders through the woods. This is a few months later that I finally found where I was supposed to turn. And as you can see, we've had snow. But this makes it a lot easier than where I came out on the stream and ended up having to shimmy across the log to get back to the road. Yes, this trail, I predict it's about a half mile out along this ridge. It undulates up and down a little bit, but not too tough. A little elevation, a little downhill. It's actually kind of pretty. Yeah, by discovering this cutoff before you get down to the stream, this brings you out over where there's a bridge to cross the stream and back out on the Old Forge Road. So this is named Reservoir Hill Trail. It's not very well marked. It starts up off of Rattlesnake Run. If you go back and look at my other video, I did a video on it. I like these little known trails because we're up off the Old Forge where the Appalachian Trail crosses. I can come up here and hike by myself, not see a person. And when I came back past the Appalachian Trail parking area, there's 5 or 6 cars there already, even on a snowy, cold day.
and we head down.
After you descend, you come to a stream and you make a sharp left at the stream, and the trail will take you back out towards Old Forge. There's some trees down and branches down from the winter, so when the weather clears we'll have to come out and do some maintenance to the trail, which will be a lot of fun. Bring a chainsaw and a couple hours work, I think we can have it cleared out. But the trail comes back out, it's another big tree down, and then it comes up to a bridge which leads back up to the road.
And as you come back out, there is an actual bridge that takes you across the stream, so I wouldn't have had to shimmy across the log like I did the first time. And from here it's pretty easy to follow the trail back up the Old Forge and the other end of the trailhead. And after coming uphill, probably 50 to 100 yards, brings you back out to the trailhead. If you make a right, this is part of the Peggy Hill Trail, which will take you up to a parking area where you can have free camping. This goes up probably about a mile and a half up till you get to the other area. If you combine the Peggy Hill Trail with the Reservoir Hill Trail, you can go the whole way from the Peggy Hill parking area down to the Camp Penn picnic area. I finally found out where I went wrong. So if anybody's on this trail, hopefully that'll help. Thank you for watching.